Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Farkan, product designer working in London, and you may have seen in your timeline over the last few weeks all of these boxes popping up. You may be one of the 2.5 million people that are playing Wordle every single day. It's been so successful, it's been acquired by the New York Times for a reported 7-figure deal. And in this video, we're going to dive deeper on what makes this app so addictive and what's got people hooked on this. We're going to dive deeper into the design psychology and look at the hooked model by Nir Eyal. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for future design related videos, and let's get started. So the hooked model by Nir Eyal explains why social media apps are so addictive and why you come back and use them every single day, maybe even 3-4 times a day, or it could be 20 times a day. It explains why you come back to Twitter, Instagram, YouTube every single day, and we can apply this to Wordle as well. And there's 4 key things we need to look at in the hooked model when applying it to Wordle. And the first thing is, what is the trigger to actually get us to use Wordle? What's the external or internal trigger to basically make us complete the puzzle every single day? The second thing is, what action do we have to take to complete the puzzle? The third thing is the variable reward that we get for completing a Wordle, and the last thing is investment. And let's dive deeper in each section of these and understand how Wordle has applied this so successfully, which has contributed to its success. They've also applied Fogg's law of motivation really well, which is basically applies the easier it is to perform a task, the more motivated you are, you're way more likely actually to complete it as well, which is another thing that's really crucial for making apps addictive as well. So let's dive deeper into the hooked model. So let's dive straight into triggers. When it comes to Wordle, triggers are actions that really make us perform the habit, and there's so many external triggers out there. Our timelines are flooded by these graphs, and it makes you think, have I completed my Wordle today? What is Wordle? Group chats are flooded with these pictures everywhere, and what's really important is that when you see these every single day on your timeline, it goes and makes you want to complete that habit. It reminds you, have you completed your Wordle? And another key thing is that Wordle, when they've designed the actual app so well to make it easy to share the trigger as well. So not only is it this trigger pasted everywhere externally, it's so easy to share your progress as well. And that's made it a really key part of making people hooked, is when you see this every single day on your timeline, it makes me think, oh wait, I need to do my Wordle today as well. So in the hooked model, we're going to look at action, and what Wordle does so well is, you've seen the external trigger, you need to complete your Wordle for today, and it's so simple to access. The barriers to entry are so simple. You literally just go to the URL into your web browser, and it works on mobile, desktop, tablet. You don't need a high-end phone to play the game, and that means the action's so simple to complete, and the game is really simple to play as well. So you only need to add 5 words and solve the puzzle, and there's a high chance of you completing the puzzle because you get 6 tries as well. So the action you have to complete isn't that hard to do, and it's really easy to access the game. You don't have to install anything, just go on your web browser and it's gonna be there. And the game itself is actually really easy to learn and to pick up as well. Once you understand the rules and you've invested a bit more time, the action to play the game isn't that time consuming either. So that's another really big thing that makes Wordle so addictive and it gets you hooked, is the action's so simple to complete. You just have to go to your web browser, go to the URL, and you're there. Let's play Wordle. So what Wordle does so well is variable rewards, and it's a bit of a masterclass of what makes this so addictive, and there's a few things we're going to dive deeper here. And the first thing is, they only allow you to solve 1 puzzle a day, and that means that it always leaves you wanting more. When you complete the puzzle, you feel really fulfilled, you want to do another one, but you can't, because you can only solve 1 a day, and you have to come back tomorrow to get the next puzzle, and it's always a different puzzle as well, which makes it unique. It makes you wanting to look forward to solving the next puzzle, and they're really easy to complete as well because they're only 5-letter words as well. Another concept that we can look at when it comes to Wordle is rewards of a tribe, and the fact that you get to compete against your friends and your family members. Have you managed to complete Wordle first before other people? Have you managed to take less goes than other people? You can see if it took you 6 goes, 5 goes, 4 goes. Did you get it first time or second time? It's really unlikely you get the first time. I don't know if you're like cheating or not, but that's pretty crazy if you do. But again, rewards of a tribe, it adds that competitive edge, it makes it more addictive, and you're way more motivated to do it knowing that your friends are actually completing this as well. So what Wordle do really well when it comes to variable rewards is another concept is social deviance, which is people are more likely to do something when they see other people like themselves do it. So when you see your friends or family members actually complete the Wordle today, social deviance means that you're more likely to complete it as well. When you see people that you follow, some influencers that you might look up to do it, then you're more likely to do it as well. And when you see this on your post every single day, it means you're more likely to complete this as well. So rewards of the self, it means you're going to be more fulfilled as well. When you complete Wordle, you feel like you've accomplished something, you've completed today's puzzle, and there's rewards of a tribe as well. So those are the variable rewards that Wordle do really well, and it gets you hooked every single day. So the last thing we're going to look at in the hooked model is investment, and Wordle really use and leverage streaks really well. It's a masterclass for you to look at. So when you complete Wordle, at the end it brings up a modal dialogue to tell you you're on a 5-day streak, you're on a 10-day streak, or a 15-day streak, and the chances are you do not want to break that streak. You want to keep it going, and you want to get bragging rights with your friends to showcase how long your streak is going. So that gives you even more hooked. When you've invested more time in a product and you've invested time into this streak, you want to keep it going as well as once you've learned the rules of the game, you're way more likely to actually come back and play the game every single time now that you know how to play the game and you've invested a lot of time and effort into actually using this game. So that's Wordle using streaks. So there we have it. That is a hooked model applied to Wordle, which helps us understand more of what makes it so addictive and what has made so many players come back every single day. And I know it was designed by one software engineer for his wife as a Valentine's present. Maybe it was intentional or unintentional that he's leveraged these concepts, but it has really been a great case study to look at when applying a hooked model, and I thought it would just be a fun video to do. So comment down below, what is your starter word when it comes to Wordle? Right now mine was smile, and will you still carry on playing that? The game's now being acquired by the New York Times as well. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for future design related videos, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.